My better put how far, hope so man the fine, hope so man fine. So today in another episode for Beta Torpoh, and for Beta Torpoh today we're going to discuss with one Cameroonian entrepreneur named Prince Michael Enobi. So it got the story we about entertainment industry and the journey for inside the industry. So make una stay tuned, and after this break we will land on a Beta Torpoh with Prince. Alright, so my Beta Torpoh, just as we tell una, today we're going to land on a Beta Torpoh with some Cameroonian entrepreneur named Enobi Prince Michael. Prince Enobi Michael. Enobi Prince Michael. Prince, how far?
I did, how far?
Mr. Michael, how are you?
I'm okay. I did fine.
How life had seen them?
Perfect.
Wow, thank God. Thank God. Alright, so for any person who don't know you know how you introduce yourself. Yeah, I know you fine, As a book, entrepreneur, artist manager, PR, businessman, event organizer.
Yeah.
So there we now.
So basically, Prince Michael is my name. I'm the entrepreneur. I own a company called the Click Empire. On that Click Empire, we have we do artist management, marketing, public relations, events. We have other brands, Click Urban Music Festival. Business side, Click Empire to do public contracts. That's the part that many people don't know about. We do public contracts, supplies. And we own other businesses like Oxygen Lounge, we invest in other stuff. So basically, I'm an entrepreneur who loves try things and making ends meet.
Alright, Alright, so especially we know you, like me personally, I know you like say entertainment industry.
Yes.
So I don't say you don't work with, you don't do artist management, you don't do public relations, you don't do entertainment events then. So I mean, tell me about your journey for inside entertainment industry. Don't be inside industry for like 10 years, right? So tell me about your journey inside industry. How you start? Because you'll be young one, and if you're young now, if you say how you start, you'll be younger.
Yes.
And for being that young person with that enthusiasm, that's name, instead of go find normal below, like normal person, decide to know I want to invest my energy and my time inside entertainment industry. So tell me about how you start.
So basically, I start before myself. I listen to
You actually start as artist.
Yes.
You never start as song.
I started as artist. I don't enter studio. I get song with rhythms. I get song with Flory Boys. I get song with Adele Clarisse.
You will sing or will rap?
I will do the two for my mind. I will just have to be rapper. If I try rap, it don't work. I enter singing. Even that one say papa. So one day now I decided to say, okay, we don't do this our cartel we are championship shoot and stuff like that, it didn't work. And the reason why it didn't work is because no man not the way if you lead the others. All with the Joker studio can't do anything. So I think that at the university, my first year. So I decided, okay, if we do this better, we can do this better. And that's how I started artist management. Long time ago. So the same year we started artist management, I think at Daphne, Flory Boys, Cookie, Reading, Sienna, and a host of so many of these young people opened studio called Noise No Records, probably one of the first music recording labels from where we are at the time. And we are one of
even a record label?
Yes, it was within my record label, alongside with Reading. It was a partnership.
Okay.
The partnership between me, Casey, Tiani, and Marvin Dive. And then I decided to start to do management. So that's how I started to do management. Then I also started to event them at the time for UB. We do Friday nights out. Remember, Friday nights out, I see 750. At that time, it don't be bad. We pay dancers then. Dance school they pay UB at the time, Xford, Legend Mix, Black Helen. So I would pay them, then they can't perform for themselves, they get nights. So we pay 500 for car watch nights. That's how it starts. At some point even I tried movies, I enter film. I enter film. For those people who don't do film, I go.
You shoot film?
No, I shoot film. I produce. I don't produce. I don't act. That's
you actually act?
Well, like.
Where?
You know, that's why that's slow. I enter music full force. So I think basically, so it's like almost 11 years ago. So we start. At the time, for doing music, you were crazy. Nobody believed. At the time, we were graduating from university. You need maybe to take a job or travel abroad. But I've been one of the guys that haven't believed a lot to travel abroad and take a job. You know. So university, I studied journalism and mass communication. I do minor of marketing and management. So that I finish, I pick up volunteering job with CRT in Baladi. I go there, I don't like that, I don't want to be journalist. I don't feel so I come back over there. I opened the studio now, turn out to record label, move out from Campaign Street to Monaco. That's a long time, like almost 10 years ago. Then Bonita Shako opened their fake FM. They employ me. I still go there and I'm not feeling economy. You know, pick up another job, some foreign newspaper for write reports about Cameroonian entertainment as a whole. I tried that one to I don't feel I'm Malawi, so I can't continue now with music. So I want the music business, like the recording studio and record label for a while, up till I will sell Daphne 2012.
Wow.
You know, so that time I think.
I sell Daphne for 7
Yes, I began to choose between Daphne or rhythms.
Wow.
So my head I feel like okay, we'll release Daphne because at the time rhythms, apart from being artists, they were music producers and engineers. So the better bet was them than Daphne. So we sell Daphne in 2012. At some point Sienna took Commode, you know. So yeah, basically that's the story to 2016. Where I can't get problem with rhythms. Long story. I decided to leave and go create another company called the Click Empire. Click Empire will move today. And the other Click Empire now is artist management. Got a contract with Kosi. I don't manage Kosi. I don't manage Blanche. Blanche Daily. Then X Malaya till 2020. With Mike Monster too. The project Johnny. That's one of my projects that Mike Monster. So that's the part of artist management. Public relations, I don't do public relations for top rank them. Before I be manager for X Malaya, I don't do public relations for them too. I don't do public relations for Mr. Leo. You know, during the time where the old job come up, on my Sharia and stuff, I do public relations for a while. The most of them they manage branch, from where they do X Malaya. Why do X Malaya do Mike Monster? Then at some point I decided to say last year I decided okay, I don't want artist management. I want to do something different. You know. That's why I said now I invest more in events. I don't invest for long, for like 20 years now. You know, starting from nights.
Yeah.
Imagine saying those days present day club is Mr. Leo manager in the comedy and that time don't stay makeup perform, you know. That long time ago. Then Friday nights out from there we do Click Urban Music Festival. One of the biggest urban music festivals in the country you ever seen. But we faced backlash during the crisis. Because of the crisis, people became fear of attending concert. So move and go Yaoundé. We go Yaoundé, rainfall, because it was 3 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday rainfall the whole day. Saturday rainfall the whole day. Once at Gary. Sunday now even at gospel day, that the first year that we had gospel for the event, for the concert. For the festival, we just want to try and it's not like we really put power in our gospel. So we really not for that day, then that is flop. That is only communication, like we do other arts. So yeah, basically that then yeah, there's a couple of other artists there from out of the country. They do 2016. That same year, so the whole idea, that same year, that same concert, we get Mr. Yo, we get me, we get Kosi for that concert. After that, I do to AD. To AD for that concert, we get Kosi for that very concert, and Venetina. They will do Ada for that same concert for Cameroonian artists. We get all our top gospel and no, not even Anglophone, top gospel artists in the country. We got even Guy Michel and all of them were part of it, and then Naramali. And then we do some free concerts for December last year for peace, like Carlos for those who died. And so we've been a mixture of Nigerian artists and Cameroonian gospel artists. We are free, gratuitely. company, we feel like say, okay, more give back. You know, it's been a tough year for my people.
Yeah.
So basically, that's the journey.
Well, there's a very, very interesting journey. Like, for person who never reach 40 years.
I don't know.
You never reach. You never reach 40 years.
Yeah, basically.
You get that interesting journey when it's entertainment industry. I don't work for all, like, I mean, I'm not sure say some artists the way you never work with you in one way
or another
or
pay,
the other,
or some show,
or that kind of
inviting
thing.
or stuff, yeah.
So, first of all, I want, like, you know, as artist manager, wait, because all the artists we don't call for most of them are top, na big name them now.
Yeah.
And that way we start working with them, they don't be the big name them. So how you talk, if you identify artists where it will be successful?
Basically, I think say for me, I'm good at listening. I'm good at listening. If I hear music, I go know from the first time, the first 20 seconds whether the song fine or not fine. Also, I think say I don't study the business. I don't study. I don't read. I don't follow other artist managers in Nigeria and other countries, South Africa and stuff. So it's a trend. The mistake where most of our artists they do, or our artist managers they do, na say they ever just do song because they want to do music, but they forget to say music for blow or music for artists for blow and stuff. You get a plan and all through from scratch. You get to know what you want singer. You will know one singer na for who. You will know okay when we don't finish singing and how the video get with the na for who one seller. For example, there's this whole mix up about clear example they made me sing between West Africa and Central Africa. Artists sing for the kind of song now West African people go like her. Then they go promote her for Central African people, they go trace the control French Africa. They get their kind of song the way they listen now. They get even their kind of way they shoot their video. They'll prefer crowd, mud ground, dance. Whereas people from West Africa they prefer swag, nice cars, nice mixing. So you get to understand all that thing. Say if you don't understand it, then box the whole thing and they go round and round. So basically me when I listen song, it takes public relations, like how they see the artist, how the artist carry about himself. So all those things put in place. When me I see him, I feel easily identify say the artist so I will waste my time. They want it to make him. So I think say basically now why that most of the artists them, I think every artist I open my hand, except few where you know be actually blow, but everyone where I don't put my hand don't blow as well.
Yeah, you don't get a certain level of popularity.
Almost all for the country, almost all.
All right. So and then in terms of on the side of the artists, how you know which kind of advice the artists when you choose manager? Because artists they make mistake now from the people they choose for work with them.
I think say firstly number one, most of the guys they take their friends.
Yes.
And in those days that would be just like that worked. You need a person na man. If you shock your shop. But now we don't go reach on level, don't rise above your man. You rise above, you need person who understand business.
Yeah.
You need business. But just of them, the child young artist manager now, they don't know say artist management and a book show. Hello, I want XYZ artist now 1 million. No, I get 500,000, no, na 600,000. Give it two rooms, semi-transport, punto. It goes way above that. You get to learn a lot. I don't discuss with many of them. Most of them don't even know where to be distribution. They don't know the different avenues the way artists make money when I know it just from shows. I was surprised. It was surprised was living artists and they don't even know. So if you make money, not only for shows, you get different ways they will make money. Some artists they don't even know. You know, so basically in choosing, number one for me, I say you get a thing a best way and fan. For example, X Malaya, I be the number one fan. I remember I go bound to secondary school one time. I go watch X Malaya perform. I be big fan. Like I go panic when X Malaya there around. So to the point when I make up car wanting them. You must be in a best way a fan.
Yeah.
You like your music. If you listen your music back to back, you know go boy. You know, and the first one that, and then the first way get sense, we understand he has a mastery of the industry. Another man, a person will get contacts, because sometimes it's not about money. If you do with about 3 million, I feel do for like 500,000 because I don't build some network. I know people. I know people will matter. I know Sarah will be spend money and Sarah is not worth it to spend money. So I think it's basically that one or two things that you need to check out when you want to choose artist manager.
Okay. All right. So and then the last thing I want to talk about industry and say what's the difference? Like from you were looking for industry more than 11 years.
Yes.
What's the difference from music industry that time that way we start and now? The progress, you be satisfied with the progress. For you, if you don't like would the worker as was supposed to work or if it be better
No, to be candid, I feel like say it's alright. That was start was worst. That was start this business. Now we define show those to one single free. Now we go back, say I beg I want single free, you know. For see grand ferry pass on motor, be like wow, see grand ferry pass on motor. It was that bad. And so they will enter plane now, so they go, most of you don't go abroad, you know. Like 2018, 2019, I do European tour for X-Malay and stuff like that time it was mystery, you know. Also, so era be giving either X-Malaya or X-Malaya, you don't get option. Direct, you know. So if you say don't go, you know, you shop for no say across Tico can Douala but start 15. No matter still, I don't know how to across, you know. And 2015, no matter 2014, where Akashi and CD for readings. Waka because that time before Mr. Leo Blue, the rule we keep do that time, we waka bar to bar with CD. Beg DJ them take give a CD them artist them. Close his door for Mr. Leo. Over waka, please the missus about waka and some talk to nobody. On that way.
Why?
They say, this particular guy come out, type here, reading the album. It was like, whoa, now come on outside the car studio here, we actually link you up with Ismaila. It was worse then, it was bad. As I remember, say, I used to hold me to my team, we'll go buy the can with them. For 400, we'll buy plenty. We'll go meet to any DJ with screen for they were so that she want can you you know, it was that bad. So they will not evolve to the level where we so to travel now, go abroad. So I feel like say we don't move, like there's been consistency. We don't go, we don't really go. Though one or two things they be happen, those days maybe say if it not be happen, that way it should have been better. Like I always say, it's Mumak records. People will know Mumak.
Yeah,
the Mumak we still do Mumak.
Cool.
If for better for we and we phone them, probably because we keep look up to they will get potential. You know, Mumak that time we Joe with the control, to be the release, Magasco. Me say I was a fan. I used to look up. As in I don't forget how I create my own record label. I always call you. If I'm going to do something, ask you second way to the team. So I visit that one. If the day still there, if no it's no record be still there. The best music we see, the best music that time, Tiki Pasha, Enobi, Slim Beats and stuff. You know, it will be still there till now. Like, or if we don't hold them against small, that work faster. But that would be kind of separate if any man be going inside, it's slow, small. But I think that they don't be progress. I think there's a lot of progress.
Alright, so we'll take a short break and then we'll come back to continue about the Beta Torpoh Tinz. Alright, so Enobi, I want to talk about events for Cameroon because you know now one of them was one of their hustle in that, and for the ways of plenty people they know you as event organizer. So we'll talk about events for Cameroon. First of all, the person can tell you say, okay, you want invest for events for Cameroon. You tell it.
But why not? Tell na fuck up. I'll tell you na fuck up.
Yeah.
Na fuck up in the sense say code me anywhere. I know say my people don't like truth.
Yeah, no talk true.
Code me anywhere. Say out of 100 event organizers for the country, not up to 5, wherever do event where they make their money back. They always lost money. Always. Except if you get results on different kind of results from companies, they back you up for sponsorship. You see, normally the way event is supposed to be done, some company get to handle some of the bills then, the event organizer just share then you make your money off ticket, except say you are powerful. With that powerful gang at that time, you know, now say hard. Hard in the sense that we just do small mathematics. It's very simple. I would say for host events, for example, say we pay artists 1 million or 2 million. Okay. Location, to get a good location is about 1.5 million, so around 3.5 million. To get good stage, sound and light, it's about 2.5 million. So how much is that? Almost like 5 million, 5.5 million. To do proper communications at 1 million, that's like 6.5 million. Print tickets, other logistics, pay workers and stuff, say 1 million. Put that, that's like about like 7.5. Other miscellaneous, like 1 million, 8.5. Just like normal events. Now, for our Cameroon level, most of our event then, for our artists are 1K. Now, if you put your event for 1,000, you don't spend say 8 million. But make only your money back. You need 4,000 people. Now, almost impossible. You know what? You know. If you put that to 2,000, you need like 2,000 people. If you want to put that 2,000, that means say your event get tight. So you know, bring one artist, now you add like 2 or 3. But right now, say we add 2 or 3, the cash don't fly. That till January, we need like 12 million, 13 million. So you see any event organizer will do some event with Cameroonian artists, not more, not even go for it. Don't say the guy don't spend not less than 10 million. And the fact that people don't see events, they don't know the sleepless nights, you never put in your travels, phone calls, feeding the team and stuff. So one, you get hard. Your heart get big, you get more hard, but even try them.
Yeah.
You know, because events for Cameroon, they like gambling. So anybody want to do events or we don't do events, we tell you that a gamble. They like with not TTSA. So before you want to start, you don't prepare your mind. If you work or not work. If you work, fine. If you not work, fine. Life goes on. So for events, that fuck up. That fuck up.
But you know, just say maybe something you do where they maybe don't right, now they make money if you can. Because like for example, for Cameroon, yeah, I feel me personally, I feel say something they don't want to do and fine.
Okay, for example.
For example, the way we communicate the events.
Okay.
And my own personal.
So basically, I'll tell you, like for my years for the event business, now we sell account, I can't say when you communicate your event, there must be a story.
Exactly.
This is something I learned, and then I discussed with my team. Because this particular Latin one is different. There must be a story to accompany the event. Wait till most of we don't do over the years and say, okay, we'll do flyer, they'll start for some people that WhatsApp there. For some people that WhatsApp there, bulk people there, say my event to. You go Facebook, main suffer. The good thing about it, they go press like. They don't come. But then, so I can't realize that. So just like talk, say, wait till we don't do it, different man they do when they do. I can't realize some story must be. And then, but then I think, say, whether you communicate or not communicate, people know how no come. Yes, whether you communicate or not communicate. So it matters, number one, the most important and first thing are the artists. Because if the artists, they like you, get fun, they need to do fine. Sister, if you don't communicate that way, you'll show. I could tell example. Fali calls her recently. The after party for the club for Bonamusari. They do a night 24 hours. Sell out. That kept there. Fali.
But you notice that because for example for the show already, people have already buy tickets for the show, so it'd be easy for already, because it not be like new events. You know, say Fali Jolly come.
No, you don't understand. No. That I don't talk about the event. I talk about the after party. The after party no be there. They arrange the after party in 24 hours. So yeah, just like I told you, okay, people don't know if I know. See, now one thing for you will know. So I do event, and I want to convince you maybe money pay. I will talk about money, maybe 1K or 2K.
Yeah.
So the artists get forget. See, you get forget when you talk to man get fan them. If you get fanatics, people they die hard. If you do anything, you see the man missing. That kind of artist see the scene people collapse. It takes a lot to get there. You as artists, if you get friend them, confusing and fans them, friend they their friend if you plenty. They will market if I believe I only market come on, I get confused. Using a fan in that say if I come on go the next cartier or watch out. You understand? Yeah. So it starts with the artist one. Then it starts another thing now where it matters now how you go about your branding. Because you get away just your flyer to tell whether person will work out or person will come. Whether it's serious or not serious. You cannot see on flyer they just not manage the opener.
Yeah.
We say I'm asking the reason for you say the shame for share. Are you the rapper?
That's true.
If you say the shame for share. They get away no man the reason for you say I say just share, don't like them. You understand? So I think it's possible, but there's a whole way we have to go about it. There's a whole way. So one artist, two, the way you communicate, like you talk, the way you communicate, three, the way you market them, the way you brand your event, it tells whether people can, so I think it's a basic thing.
What's to be there about what's the most successful event so far for your career?
Number one, Ada was successful. I don't hear people don't talk say, oh, I never do successful events and stuff. See, it's alright. You understand? Alright, it depends on how much which way me I consider success.
Yes, according to your definition of success.
So if me I don't make the kind of money I be the one make visitors and not successful. You know what I mean? So number one, if you ask me, I'll say Ada. That was very successful. Douala shocked me. Because for that concert, visitor will start that concert because of the cry, they will one kind Douala, but give fear. So Douala, because look at town, we never understand the result them and stuff. So me and my team now be like, okay, Mojo add boya. Just in case Douala man carry respect, we'll just fall back over here. Douala shocked me, but VIP ticket for Douala finish because we print a small give fear. People don't buy normal ticket with 3K, you mean? So we fuck up now for that concert. I said we go join Oman because people will buy VIP, got plenty, people will buy normal ticket, and we don't leave space now. But normal ticket plenty, then VIP we not only small chair, so Oman don't join. So Ada was successful. Ada will do Angoya, was stadium, get like 3,000, 4,000. Trust me, that day didn't go down. So if you imagine, that day didn't go down, and it was a gospel concert again. People begin fear say gospel and stuff. So number one, if you ask me, Ada's concert was one of my most successful concert.
Why you think that the other concert did be successful the way we did? Why you think they record that more successful?
One, because we make more money than every other.
No, I know.
Okay, like wait
the concert, yeah, wait till I do differently.
For the business, they grow every year.
Yeah.
They want to do events them next year or after this year or after this one, not be the same one. That's like the one. So number one, I think it was gospel. Many more people were interested in gospel. I think in the constitution, the times where we're living, the crisis and stuff like that, people needed something. So yeah, we used that. You know, that was the first thing. Number two, the artists in question too. Her songs were everywhere. Number three, we have very popular Cameroonian gospel artists in TBC. They really get funding. We actually did a lot of communication. We communicated that event for months. For months, like we actually start early. Unlike our other event, we used to go to the other 2 weeks time late because of lack of finance, funds, the drag. I know people will not get financial challenges, but I think that we communicate early, and then the artist herself did a whole lot. That's another thing. The artist is part of the communication.
Exactly.
But most of our other artists, they say, well, don't give picture, you suffer yourself. The joker do guy man, that last day. It's an artist, so I think, yeah, those are the things, and the thing that was very.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
Alright, so recently you get on Naira Marley show, Naira Marley never come for Boya, and then due to the fact that according to the way we talk, the organizers the way we talk, it shows say some people then for inside the Cameroon entertainment industry they sabotage the events. They don't want Naira Marley come for Cameroon because he be Naira Marley because of his lifestyle, because they claim say it will bad influence for the youth. So tell me about that particular event and the whole fiasco.
Number one, if you bear with me, now one of the most popular events that was ever in Cameroon recent time.
Yeah, very, very popular.
Like
all man talk about
everybody that. Knew about it. And all man knew about the event because there was a story. That was the event. But Tinz is back because some guy they misunderstand me because of interview I would do. Say, we do some interview. I do some interview. They asked me, say, why me at the bring Nigerian artists? Why I don't share that money for Cameroonian artists? And I be okay. Well, number one, me I know Ministry of Culture. And my work not for the share money. No man knows how to go take the money. No man knows how to sweat for take the money. No man knows how to go back the money back. So my own business not for cash share money. And secondly, it's simple. I put money for someone if I can get the money back. And then I be talk to a guy they misunderstand me. Say if any artist if you say or artist if you say okay, if you sell out the show, maybe they call me, more join hands together, then do I'm sell out. So each have the explain and say guy they give a call me, be like, okay, I think so you do that, so you do that. Because even feel bill be they with an artist, I be like feel if you if you join, you say go think up. If you say you understand. But then guy they misunderstand them, and then with social media I understand. Social media get really big. Say if you talk something means something, they just go cut all the contact to come out. So that was what nothing they cut them. And then the guy that started saying me as disrespect. But then I felt bad. Because how many of disrespect industry I don't work for more than 30 years? How many of disrespect the same industry I don't kill myself live? All the artists I don't work for. How many I will go disrespect? How many of disrespect industry I don't do urban music festival back to back? Bring artists there all style, young one no, old one no. How many I want participate? So they missed the point. Okay, it's spark controversy. But then at the end of the day, it's okay. We get to normalize the fact say I feel disagree with you.
Yeah,
I no more accept all to it. But if I disagree with you, I will tell you I disagree with you, and then it's okay. I no need for drag am.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened? Say some other guy they vex, he sabotage the event. Now, the only way they go fit sabotage the event, na go play the card of morality on the artist. So the person the artist do so and then I'll be like, what's going on?
So what did they do? What did they actually do?
So what they actually do now? Say they actually send messages to authorities. Say the artist not they fine for Cameroonian youth. Oh, they do drugs, they smoke marijuana. The video they get, they ever dance with the people of there and stuff like that. So I be like, no one can. So the problem was not with the event organizers or with the event. The problem was with the artists in question. And they cut that data. But then again, when the platform I explain, but missed the point. If I will bring Nigerian artists in American country, not only them sing, crucify me. For every artist, so I don't bring them, I don't name them. David Davido come, Mings be there for that show, Mr. Leo be there for that show, Kosi be there for that show. When I don't do my own work for bring the guy, now your artist manager, your PR or your okay for do your work for solidify communication or collabo or stuff. None of my work that. If you don't do them, you know people me responsible. I bring Victor Edi, Kosi be there for them, Tina be there for them. My work, I don't bring the person. Do your own part. If you don't go do nothing to expand, you know people blame me.
Yeah.
I bring Ada, Menko be there for them. Emma Gospel, give me share. Or Roshi or Valley. Now your own work now will follow up after that because now the artists that own and live in the same place. I think that we'll be able to understand the bigger picture.
Yeah.
The opportunity in it. But then I think say it's okay. Social media get the way people say where influencers go talk to get followers and then it takes 1 minute to derail people.
Yeah.
I mean it takes 1 minute to derail people. So I feel like there was a whole derail. Like they first started banning music. Till today me on TikTok, I know people ban music.
No, they don't ban.
Because no people ban musicians they will come here. They were artists they don't
go their own country.
Me, I don't go yo. X Malaya go do tour. I don't work out X Malaya or Africa. I don't work out Mr. Leo Africa. They say, what if you want to go Equatorial Guinea, they drive to the airport. So now go back because tell me, someone Equatorial Guinea artist never can sing inside the country.
One, no.
Wait, no. Equatorial Guinea.
Someone we cancel.
Which one now?
It's definitely.
Okay, maybe one. Maybe,
yeah,
maybe me, I don't know. They don't drive me. Chadian, you never know Chadian artist, you don't have the Chad, should I call it? Okay. Burkina Faso. Okay. More leave that one. Mass another question. Name me two artists that we know from which country? Namibia. Mampina, Zambia. So you don't see so no. You don't know my no. They know you now because of your relevance.
Yes.
But we know Nicki Minaj. The Nicki Minaj no American.
Yeah.
So I feel like say music is global. We cannot admit this kind of hate, and then we still expect to grow. We expect to grow. The only way we will feel grow, Stanley do good because Stanley they get exposure. If you move, he do collabo with Nigerians back to back. He do collabo with Ghanaians them. He do collabo with different country people. That's how they go know you. But you don't expect say if I don't like music, I don't like music.
Simple.
Nigerian musicians they don't know them.
You know what's been my countryman.
My countryman for like them. Nigerian musicians they play that song today tomorrow. You know ever like them. You know ever listen to music. Ghana, America. Not be all artists this is song. But then if man is on check you. If not check you, not check you. Don't care yourself.
Not to know the people.
You understand? But everything they will do. So, but for my art, I think say the guy they get for the work hard will say make check. So when the guy they vex, then they go right. Say the artist do so. I don't hear kind conspiracy to why you know. But truth be told, do bit nice say no go after a year or this thing. He call me. No be first time do I do event them, so I know the procedure. You thought no go who and I can say why he explain about me why that person know this thing as sabotage. I just more social media while I waste time. But the guy don't take and too far. He say even if they take and too far, you know this no make sense for you. Yeah. But then again, so if you want to play the morality card, go check yourself.
Exactly.
Go check our artists.
You know if they move. You know if you want to move long for person, I will.
You understand? But then it's alright.
It's okay.
It's okay. So that's not the guy they go. we'll try, we'll fight. You don't do events now, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? The only good news I say my team, my partners, them and stuff, they get good heart, they get heart. They see the fight, we always fight them, and we feel like it's alright. But then again, I feel so good to look at the bad game where we see some don't play.
Yeah.
Who don't play bad game? I know they have to fight with no artists. Me, I know be celeb. I know be artists. And I know be celeb, I know be artists. Me, you know, ever see me social media go cause some person. Because I'm a corporate guy. So they basically, the only way we don't do that, say, through my communications manager, we don't release now press briefings. Press release and say, okay, now so it happen. We don't move from here to here. Because I don't cancel. Because I go push. Because I go do so. Do you get? But then they need all this, see why? So I go like, gosh me, gosh people, gosh. I don't know with this, Cameroonian, I don't know. They gave a scene to it. I don't know how they got it. Because even the day of a concert, he promote the concert. Say me Malians go attend concert. He made a buy ticket, and then I'll be like, why do you guys get confused? Then 15 minutes after, me Malians know that concert no go who. It's just crazy. Yeah, it's just crazy. But I feel like say the gangster service is alright. If you want the boss, don't get the boss. The real people, the way they function, no be. Even though they don't go talk or say, nah, no be. You don't get that kind of power.
Alright, though. Okay, so we'll take a short break and then we'll come back. We'll continue about the Beta Torpoh with Enobi. Alright, so we'll conclude on the Naramali situation. So after that, like how Naramali pick up?
Man, I'm the most gentle nigga that I don't see. You understand? Because the truth being as if with all the wahala and stuff, no one tell me say na the shara that we do. So one made me fly coming. Because you know the way social media, they say no work. The story was different.
Yes.
I always tell my guys, especially the one that I train them with population, always make sure so you control the narrative.
Yes.
Don't let me put the control narrative. If you say you don't say a big boy, but the man is last so you talk, you don't let it. Now sometimes they don't level. Control your narrative. Because you don't control.
Yeah.
So we need to make calm. It calm. They are there, while I say, I go where the brother battle. That's not happen. Man laugh. Bro, guys, no, you cannot hate, man. You have to pray and work hard. You know what I'm saying? So it's shocking. He say understand. So wait till we think. And at this point in time, we don't need for 10 press with this stuff, so we don't postpone the event. Because people don't buy tickets. At the end of the day, it paid my heart because it was not even about money. We don't want to talk money back. It's about the people.
Yeah.
They have no idea. People we don't do that. I don't get the way they do that clothes. Boy, the way they don't wear that man, bring that t-shirt. People travel.
Yes.
It will shock you. Say, guy, they come on Nigeria, buy ticket, VIP, the highest VIP ticket for casting Naramali.
Where?
Benin. You get on guy in Benin.
Can you imagine?
Guy, they come on you for casting Naramali.
Wow.
Now, I feel bad now for the people who say, we don't hype the event. They were looking forward to see the guy, you know, but they bad eggs and go press sport.
That's right.
You know, so it's shocking. He says it's okay, it's alright. So they ask me, say, wait till we take a go different country or how? Is it possible to go different country? Me and my team journey for course go Malabu. We'll do every day.
Yeah.
Malabu Day, Gabon Day. The guys are welcome. Benin Day, Cotonou Day. I tell you, people in Nigeria will never see the guy. So it's a chance. And then the guy be the council with he can studio. Studio will carry record. Cameroonian artist embody. You know.
So it's another positive energy than another opportunity. Then
you understand?
No loss and because of some few.
You know every man say the thing that makes me say after they say I'm not the people who pay ticket because you know carry one car whole team. We realize one of the guy being a beat maker.
Can you imagine?
So they willing for just make song, make music, all in the move. So you can say more do out, think I'm going to defend or and another thing, the guy was ready to refund. Wow. It's nice like that. No, he was ready to give back the money. And then now tell you no, we fear all the guy. We will do the event. So more just see wait till be the problem. You see the problem where the guy already to say, now my talk hurts them. I'm sorry for them. I'm sorry. I apologize for them. No, I apologize for myself. You know? I apologize. I say sorry. You know what I mean? Maybe they got hurt. Let me say if they never ever hurt person too. it's alright. They never ever vex person. If all you don't do correct. Because we say now act of wickedness.
Yeah.
For the amount of people lost, the people will buy ticket, they lost. Man, you people,
Opportunities,
you know, say ruin people that Valentine's Day. That was Valentine's Day. If not, people over they are not over it. Because people say, no, Valentine's man, people they love, man.
Yeah.
You don't mess up their love. People don't pay hotel. I don't say they show you that soiree.
Yeah.
Soiree job board. You know. But think I know my tell small. So we'll check what will be the problem. If we succeed to solve the problem, we will do the concert.
Okay.
So the first things first, so I call on the people we write to save it down because clearly they don't use all the bad things they talk for paying these artists bad just because they don't do many concert. Can they call the nigga them open in that they say I beg una be contact me. Oh no, be man boy. Because na me do am. Because of this one do am. Now go tell the brother sorry me leave am do again. Mojo do it one more time. After don't do it now, we'll say to us after right.
Alright, so it's now it's your upcoming project there. We know so you always get to it. So more expect it from
no, tonight no expect. I can't talk to my expectations. So tomorrow I don't make
so
no expect. We no do nothing. But no one do again. We'll leave the industry for them. Thank God I don't even start invest for different things apart entertainment. Corona cancel, I start invest in different things. Basically that's why I actually stop artist management. Can if you say maybe after a while go back to artist management. But all how did they forget so soon?
I swear.
Like how people forgetting that don't do so soon.
I swear. And then decide for something.
Almost 14 years. How did they forget? How did they forget Daphne?
I swear.
How did they forget Blanche? How did they forget Kosi? Rhythms.
I swear.
X Malaya. How did they forget Click Urban Music Festivals? How did they forget to do trade fair?
Yes.
For Boyadi last trade fair with born to doing crisis na midwa. How did they forget all of this? How did they forget I don't fix PR? I get artists that don't go into public relations problems and they call me. I fix her. I get artists that they don't call me, they need collabo. It shocked me self-saving somebody asked them during my trip for Nigeria, they call me back, say I need the contact, we'll do her. How did they forget so soon?
I'm telling you.
So when we say if they forget so soon, then one cripple my business, not worth it. So we'll leave the industry with them. So wait till we expect, when they don't expect. As many don't expect, I work on the table for my business. I get my loud. I get all that investment the way we do, I'll put our work, but when they don't expect nothing. We go one month now, so 1 month. Tomorrow, before I know why even move west with this don't be talking about they cannot work. So it's alright. They don't expect that.
Alright, so Enobi will think you have a go, so we'll get some gifts for you.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's what we'll do for Beta Torpoh.
Yeah.
Enobi our house go empty hand.
Yeah. Aspire. Is there any man that you don't bet to say they didn't give you? Didn't call me? As from today, I'm a peaceful guy. We know talk to the one not supposed to talk. We know what I'm not playing. We know we just don't look at if something is spoiled, we don't let our women spoil. We not go to our mom now, then they can't spoil our other expectations. We don't expect.
Alright, thank you for the time we don't spend our way and we will host you again for Beta Torpoh, definitely.
Obviously, probably after 1 or 2 things.
Yes,
maybe if that list come out.
Yes.
We'll talk again. The way we'll talk right now, we'll bring one reverend father and one pastor.
For bring peace.
For just bring peace. Because I like peace. So when I say I want to make the list come out, then I will make peace. Then I will move on. So for we will make peace fast, and the beg the guy, they know they do all that list. If every day find, my advise them as public relations specialists. You say if you know they do for that list.
Just talk before you want come.
Joker talk, they because that list come on go worry.
You go really worry. Where your name is, you don't even say you don't know anything.
You don't know anything. So if you say if you day if you just tap me more, just arrange and dumb. So that you come on a PR spec. Then that list come on there, you shock over here, you just call out.
Alright, so Mr. Michael, thank you plenty for your time. We don't spend our week.
Thank you.
And definitely you'll go singing for Beta Torpoh.
Sure. Thank you.